How's it going, New World? Sethphir here, and we are back with some patch notes that are going to be happening today. So that is at the time of this video release, which is October 19th. We will have the patch notes for 1.0.3, and the patch will be coming out at 10 p.m. Pacific time here, as you can see down low. So we're probably going to have tons of goodies in here, and I am super excited to see what we are going to get in this patch. Hopefully it's all kinds of great things, and let's go ahead and dive in here and check it out. Oh man, that's a styling hat. I don't know what that is, but I like it. Okay, so New World Update 1.0.3. This is going to be the server transfer details, so we're going to get more stuff on that. So it said that it will release at 10 p.m. Pacific there on October 19th, which is today. I've heard that the downtime is going to be for 5 hours. So if you're on the East Coast, that's going to be starting at like 1 a.m. and it's going to be down until 6 a.m. So just get a good night's rest, take your time, relax, and it'll be there for you in the morning, you know? So it looks like with this update, they've laid the groundwork for a server transfer feature, and we've also included some bug fixes and some other stuff that's on the New World forums. Before we dive into details on exactly how the server transfer system works, they plan to roll it out on all regions and list all bug fixes. We wanted to thank everyone who had supported New World in the first few weeks of the launch, so that's very nice. Good little shout out. To show our appreciation for your patience, we are granting all players the Stoic in-game title. This means titles meant to thank those who, as the description states, showed solid resolve in the face of epic wait times. I think this is a reference to the long queue times for some of those servers, so that's kind of a cool little shout out there. So I'm definitely excited to get a title. That's very nice to see, and I like seeing compensation or like, you know, a special thank you coming from the dev team here for just dealing with some of these little issues along the way. It's always nice to see things like that, so great job from them. So it looks like it's available in your bio tab, and you can select and change the title, so that's cool. They've also added the waiting emote to the in-game store for free as an additional thank you. So to claim the emote, navigate to the in-game store, select the emote tab where you'll find the waiting emote available for free. And emotes are account bound, so you only need to claim it once on your Steam account, even if you have 2 different characters. So that's cool. Maybe there's a little video here that shows us what's going on. Looks like it goes to a YouTube thing, and you get this little foot tapping pose. So that's cool. Interesting. I like it. Pretty decent there. Let's go ahead and see what other goodies we got down here. Looks like Spotlight server transfers. So let's see. While everyone waits to get their home, we have to ensure that everything's as safe as possible. They've been hard at work for the past 2 weeks, but this feature has brand new players decided to take a safe approach to figuring this out. So when all worlds are back online from downtime, our plan is to monitor the framework we created without transfers on immediately. So they will not be available as soon as the servers come up. Once we've confirmed that the framework holds its scale, we will turn on character server transfers in the Utopia world first in the AP Southeast region. So it looks like they're going to be a test group. Good luck to everyone in Utopia server. Let me know how it goes. I might see if I can make a character over there and see what happens. We'll see how that goes. If anything out of the ordinary occurs, our team will need to make manual interventions, and if all goes well, we will turn it on for the rest of the AP Southwest region and continue monitoring. So it looks like after 8 hours, our team hasn't discovered any issues. We will fully deploy the server transfers to the other regions. So Southeast, you are going to be the test group. Hold down the fort for us. Let us know how it goes. I hope nothing wrong happens, and fingers crossed on that one. Thanks for our Southeast players for helping us out to ensure that this feature is ready for worldwide rollout, and thank you to everyone for understanding and the patience. Please stay tuned for the @PlayNewWorld Twitter and the forums, so definitely just check on that. And it looks like below there's a facts and questions. There's a quick little video here that looks like it's just showing a few server transfer things, so we can kind of demonstrate through that. So it looks like you just open the store, go world transfer, single use free, and then you hit purchase, I guess, even though it's free. And looks like you select this world set. That's interesting. And then we got a few things there, the requirements, so make sure you cancel all your buy orders and all that stuff, and it looks like you transfer from there. So pretty quick on that one, so it's interesting to see. Enjoy your new home in Eternum, great. Here's the QA. How do I transfer my character? You need to log in to your character, which means waiting in any queues. There will be a new tab in the in-game store to claim your token, as we saw in that video. You need to leave your company, you need to remove any active trade posts, sell orders, and buy orders, and you need to be located in a sanctuary. What comes with me when I transfer? You keep your character progression, level, weapon masteries, titles, and everything of that nature. You will also keep your inventory and storage, all of your currency. You will keep your houses, your decorations, and you will keep all quest progress. So pretty much everything. What does not transfer? Your company membership needs to be terminated, so you can't be in a company. Active posts in the trade auction house will have to be removed for buy orders and sell orders. And your friends list from the endgame world will not transfer. So those are the few things there. Where can I move my character? You can enter any character to a non-full world. So you cannot move it to a full world. You cannot move it to a world that's in maintenance. And you cannot move your character to a world set in which you already have a character in. So everybody knows that is pretty basic stuff. You can't make like an additional character in the same world set as well. Let me see. Will there be opportunities to transfer again if I choose the wrong world? Transferring will require an additional token. They have said that their team is going to monitor it and possibly issue more free tokens as time goes on, and eventually there will be a paid service to change, as there is in every other MMO ever, right? Like, that's pretty basic. And now we get into the meat and bones. This is going to be the good stuff, the general patch notes. Let's go ahead and check it out. Implemented final pieces of the server transfer framework. Yep. Added improvements to the world UI selection, or the world selection UI. Interesting, not sure what that means. Added clearer messaging when a player is kicked due to going AFK and violating the EAC. Okay, interesting. Added clearer messaging to when stacked discounts are present, such as territory, standing, and faction discounts on property taxes. Okay, so that's good. A bit more info as to where your discounts and bonuses are coming from. I like that. I like all the fine details. I want to see everything there. Implemented backend changes to help our team investigate concerns around the client performance in war. That's always good to see because we do get a bit of lag at the moment, but it's not much. But, you know, really making that flawless would be very ideal for everyone involved. Adjusted the respawn timer on the Boatswain Ambrose and various other elite enemies throughout the world. This was the instance of people camping certain elites and forcing them to respawn or hyperspawn and like getting their gear score up, so that's going to be tuned down, so we'll see how that goes. In the depths, the players must now be in the arena to damage Thorpe. Okay, I guess someone found like a cheesy way to kill Thorpe there. Interesting. Great job, guys. An error message now appears when players attempt to buy their own items in the trading post. Okay, I didn't even know you could do that. That's kind of weird. Reverted a chest and loot change from update 1.02. Oh my gosh, that was causing too many refining reagents to roll from chests. That is huge. I made a video on this saying to sell all your refining reagents because they're basically useless at the time, and a bunch of us made a whole bunch of money. But now this change will be reverted back. However, I think that the damage is done. There's so many refining reagents out there in the market. You have until 10 to farm more. I would probably buy up any cheap things that you see on the auction house now due to this change. Any super cheap things. If you see it like 0.10 or, you know, something like that, you might want to swipe those up because the change is rolling back. So that means we'll have to see what that means. Is it rolling back completely, or is it going to be still slightly buffed but not that much? Don't know. We'll have to find out. So we'll go ahead and see how that goes, but I would keep a heavy eye on this because this will be important if you're interested in making gold. You know, now may be the time to buy up some of those cheap materials and then sell them after the patch. If the chests are not dropping many at all, that could be a good thing to go for. So, adjusted the volume of Amazon Games splash screen. Okay, I don't even know what that means. Armor is limited to 1 skill perk per piece. I believe it was before, but I guess they were having multiple perks. Oh yeah, I think I remember it would have like one for a spear and then one for a hatchet or something. So that's an interesting change that will dynamically change a lot of the in-game armor and what's best in slot. So we'll have to keep an eye out on this change right here. Added general performance improvements for visual artifacts and graphic settings. Good. I hope that they mess around with the visuals for the corrupted ground, because that seems to be causing a lot of issues for people. Like they're going, like they can't see their screen, there's all kind of flashing and stuff, and this stuff just really needs like a lot of work. So developers, take a look at the graphics for the corrupted ground, because it seems to be causing issues with a lot of things. Dyes are now removed from items upon trade with a warning message present. Okay, interesting. The time to declare war timer now visually pauses to make it clear when an invasion is imminent but not yet scheduled. Okay, that's good, because we had the issue where we were running a route to get influence, and then all of a sudden an invasion came and it just deleted everything we had done before, which was really sad. So I'm glad to see that change. Territory remains in a conflicted state after invasions, and war can be declared, so that's a good change there. Bug fixes. So it looks like they fixed some issues with the tier 4 and 5 Azos staffs. Go close those high-level portals. Oh my god, yes, finally, this is perfect. So we can now get access to the ingredients required to make tuning orbs to enter the high-end dungeons, so we're no longer gated out, as well as access to a lot of the breaches, like the level 65 greater portals, and materials that have like trophy things and stuff in there. So start farming those portals, because they give really good materials, as well as a boost to gear score on items. I believe breaches are plus 50 and expeditions are plus 100 in the min-max range. It's not a guarantee, but it means that they can drop better stuff, so definitely check out those portals after this comes up. Fixed an issue causing the abandoning event notification to persist. I don't know. Fool me once, guys. You said you fixed this before. I'll see it. I'll believe it when I see it. It came back again. Hopefully they did finally manage to fix it, but we'll see how that goes. Next one is fix a housing UI issue. The UI will now correctly show when property taxes are subject to the full price of a home and not impacted by the first time buyer home discount. Okay, I think there were some issues with that. People were seeing a discount and then they didn't get a discount and they were like, what's happening? So glad that we got that taken care of. Fixed issues with early game spawning. The watchtower respawn point is replaced by the settlement after it is discovered. Players no longer incorrectly respawn at a watchtower after selecting to respawn at a settlement. Yeah, that happened to me before. I was trying to get a respawn after I died or something, and I spawned in on a beach in the starter zone. I was like, what the heck? What is this? So that's kind of weird. Fixed various localization issues throughout the game. Pretty basic. Fixed an issue where not all items for town projects were consumed when completing the mission. Oh, that's a pretty big bug. I didn't actually know about that one, so glad that that's been fixed and changed. Resolved errors, login errors that prevented players from accessing their character. Oh, good. So can we finally free, was it King Raliant that was stuck at the bottom of the of the world of New World for like a week or something like that? Hopefully that guy got unstuck and he can probably now log in the game, so that would be nice to see. Fixed an issue that caused arena keys to not drop as intended. Wait a minute, what? Caused arena keys to not drop as intended? Like from mobs? Or, because an arena key would be to enter like Spriggans and Sirens, but are those supposed to drop like that? We'll have to see. We'll have to check that one out. So you might be able to do a lot more arenas, so keep an eye on that one, guys. Fixed an issue that caused the runic bear armor to not appropriate die during wars. Okay, whatever. Fixed the pet placement issues. Pets placed in an otherwise empty house now remain in the home after the player logs out instead of returning to the pet to the player's inventory. Okay, so good housing change there for people that want to decorate their home. The AP Southeast servers now display the correct time zone in game. That's good. They're going to need that, especially with all their server transfer testing that's going to be going on. Fix an issue with titles. Players' titles and achievements should now appear as intended. The achievement tab properly updates with a new achievement that is earned. Okay, yeah, there's been a lot of weird stuff going on with achievements and titles. You keep getting stuff popping up in the right and that abandoning event thing, and just clutters your screen. So I'm glad that they got a handle on that. Fixed an issue that caused company invites to persist after the decline accept. Yeah, that would be annoying. Fixed an issue that called Raj spawns to attack forever. One big cat at a time, please. Interesting. I'm not sure what that is. I believe that's a named tiger in Ebon scale, but I don't know what the bug was there. But we got it fixed. Speculative fixes. What does that mean? Like, you think you fixed it, but you're not sure? That's kind of weird. Like, we'll tell you if you fixed it? This is strange. This is a weird phrasing to me. The fixes listed below are tentative fixes and mitigations. Our goal is to get these changes out and to see if the issue persists, so we can continue to work on them and address in a future update if necessary. Alright, let's see what happens. Work to fix an issue where wars and invasion kicked off earlier than scheduled. Ooh, that's massive. I've never seen that, but glad that I've never seen that. That definitely sounds critical. Work to fix an issue where not all settlement stations upgrade as intended when town projects are completed. Haven't seen that one either. That definitely sounds devastating as well, so hopefully that's not going to be around anymore. Players should no longer become stuck when entering or exiting an instance. If a player reconnects and the character is dead, the respawn screen is open with respawn options available. Players who are currently stuck need to contact customer support to have their character unstuck. So this also might be the issue of the stuck players that were kind of permanently locked there. So hopefully we can get those guys free finally and let them play in Eternum as well. And I really hope that Amazon gives them a little bit of compensation for being trapped in Eternum, literally, just waiting there to be resurrected. So that's pretty nice to see. A lot of great stuff there. Some huge changes coming for the economy, especially that chest revert update right here. Pay attention to that one. Some stuff for the end game about the armor limited to the one skill perk, like that's definitely really big, and a few other instances of different things that are going to be probably important for the future. I think that this is a great patch. It's a good step in the right direction. A lot of solid quality fixes, but I would be careful in the future making changes like this chest thing, and then reverting them and then changing them back and reverting them, because this is going to definitely kind of impact the economy a little bit. But we'll see how it all plays out. It shouldn't be too much harm done. I mean, at the very worst, the people got a bunch of free reagents, so that's always nice, and they got to power level their skills and all that good stuff. So thanks for taking the time to listen to all this stuff. I will link it down below in the description, so if you want to check it all out for yourself and relook at it, you can feel free to do so. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit the bell. We also have a join button for people that want badges, emojis, and special things involved with the channel. And we have a Discord if you want to ask me any questions or just hang out with a bunch of people that are playing New World. Thanks for your time, everyone, and we will catch you in the next video.